What's up guys, my name is LordSevein and welcome to the 7th episode of my How to Terraria tutorial series. In this episode, I'll be walking you through the Wall of Flesh boss fight, including preparation, boss tactics, and some tips and tricks. Please keep in mind that this guide was made right after the release of the 1.1 update, so specific numbers and tactics may change with future updates. The Wall of Flesh is a boss that can only be summoned in the underworld by throwing the guide voodoo doll into lava. You want to make sure you literally throw the doll out of your inventory, as just using it will not summon the boss. Afterwards, the boss will appear on one side of your screen and slowly move towards you. The Wall of Flesh has 8,000 health and only 3 vulnerable areas, each of which looks similar to an Eye of Cthulhu. You may see a lot of people saying that to beat this boss, you have to have molten armor and some of the best weapons in the game, and that really isn't true. As with any boss fight, the Wall of Flesh can be beaten with proper preparation, including the correct weapons, using buffs, and clearing the environment around you. This is a ranged fight, so you should use the best ranged weapon you own. I defeated the boss on my second attempt using full Necro armor, Molten Fury bow, wooden arrows, and an archery potion. Of course, you should use a combination of accessories and other potions that you prefer to give you an extra edge. Oh, and bring lots of health potions, because you're gonna need them. Preparing the area is the most important thing you can do for this fight. The underworld is dangerous enough by itself, so you'll need to find a way to safely get around while fighting the boss. While other methods may work out just as well, I found that making a long bridge is easiest and safest. I use about 800 stone blocks, but you may need to use more or less depending on your weapon of choice. It's important to note that you cannot pass through this boss like you can other mobs, so be sure to lay more bridge than you think you'll need. Begin the fight by throwing the doll in the lava and get ready to run in the other direction. This fight is all about distance. You want to make sure that you're far enough away to avoid the wall's appendages and attacks, but close enough that you can still aim your shots at the weak points. The boss's 8,000 health is shared among all 3 eyes, so be sure to aim your shots at them when you can. Initially, the boss will be really hard to hit due to the sheer number of man-eater-like enemies called the Hungry that'll block your attacks. You can clear these out with a few ranged attacks. Remember that you cannot move past the wall if it catches up to you, so make sure to keep plenty of room between yourself and the boss. If you get in range of the top and bottom eyes, they'll shoot a series of lasers at you. Double jumping will help you avoid most of these. Get close to the middle eye and it'll spawn adds called leeches. A single shot or 2 should kill them. After you clear out the Hungry, you should have a pretty easy time taking clear shots at the eyes. Just keep plugging away at it until it goes down. Get the boss to 0 health, and it will spawn an enclosed square with a loot in the center. Overall, I was surprised at how easy the boss became after I discovered the bridge tactic. I found that a spell like the Demon Scythe is great for clearing out the Hungry because it can hit multiple targets. Many of the adds spawned during the fight will drop health hearts that can help you manage your life total. Also be sure to stay on top of your health potions and hit H often. If you aren't careful, you can quickly get yourself into a situation where you're taking a lot of damage really quickly. If you can manage your distance well, you'll find that dodging the boss's attacks is pretty easy. After you take down the wall, be sure to grab the sweet loot that drops in the box. Included will be the Own Hammer, which is used to break the demon altars and spawn endgame ores across your world. By defeating the Wall of Flesh, you also unlock Terraria's hard mode. Watch out for harder hitting enemies and high level biomes. And that's gonna about do it for this episode. If this video helped you out, I'd appreciate you giving it a thumb, leaving me a comment, and subscribing for future content. Also be sure to check out my other Terraria videos on my channel. Good luck and thanks for watching.